Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi, hello, how are my lovelies, my beauties, my royalties? Oh, and before I forget, yeah, that scorching hot patty tea, I did not mention it in the last episode. It's the same day, only like 20 minutes later. Oops, my bad, my bad. I like when I dress it up and stuff, I'm still gonna make sure I put out both the cold and the hot tea or the beverages and stuff like that. So, but life, life, like, yeah, it's interesting. It's surprising and interesting and heartbreaking and yeah, but I'm a big girl. I'm gonna stay. Sometimes I'm tired of staying strong because I always have to fight sexism and racism and ableism. That's already enough. That's already enough. But yeah, now I have to, uh, yeah, now I really have to. Well, this episode is going to be very, very like river of racism, political and stuff like that, and maybe a little history and things. Ooh, it's going to be about those Natasha toys in China. Yeah. And I keep catching different types of racism in specifically China lately. The irony, the irony. Yeah. But don't forget about those Epstein files. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm doing everything because, yeah, all of this stuff, like, I still I still don't get how MAGA and Republicans they keep saying that the orange man didn't do anything and all this other stuff and that he's never lied and stuff. But then like a lot of his lies are coming out and stuff. But then they still say, oh no, like then they want to build and make a gold statue of him and just like it's mm, and then they say they're not racist, but then like they say that the Democrats were the ones who started, the KKK and all this other stuff. But it's like, okay, but which side are hanging the Confederate flags with the MAGA flags? Which side are the ones that are excited and happy and celebrating for taking away Black people's rights? Which side, especially there's one city in the middle of, I think it's in the middle of Michigan, there was a woman who was literally trying to make interracial dating illegal because she said it's in the Bible. Because, yeah, she's a Republican too. But yeah, all of the answers Republican. And so, and then also, which president, or which side is the president on, where he now took off, like he says, you're not allowed to say Black and people of color and APOC and everything like that. I mean, the list goes on. And also, like with the Supreme Court, like a lot of them are Republican, and we all know. But which ones, especially, Thomas Clarence, but we all know he hates us anyways. But okay, that's in my opinion. That's in my opinion. But come on now. They literally voted so that it's fair that ICE and police can pull people over based off the color of their skin. Come on now. Come on now. But yeah, yeah. Start talking about these Natasha dolls. Don't forget, check out my Patreon. I have River of Racism, Dating Nightmares, Catfish. I'm loading up more of the Reddit stories that I plan on covering. Yeah. And then I'm going to be like having higher tiers down the line, but not until after I publish the novel and candles and greeting cards and everything like that. But I'm going to be looking at different true crime and different things like that as well. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, oh, there's this toy that's going around called a Natasha doll in China. And like one reason that we don't hear nearly as much about it is because of the walls they have around their apps and social medias and everything like that. But it's literally a black doll that you can stretch and like punch and hurt. Like, I know, okay, I know it's a toy, but they use it as anger management and or stress and stuff like that, where they can literally just like in a way like torture the toy. And they've even been interviewed, why aren't these toys, why isn't the Natasha toy white? Guess what their answer is? Because some people are like, oh, well, that just might be a coincidence, or oh, maybe it's just because they're so cute. No, they said they're not white because that would make them too human. I repeat that, that would make them too human. That's why they're not white. But yeah, let's take it back history wise, because this is why if you don't know the history, yeah, that's how you repeat the history. Yeah, remember when they said that we were 3/5 human? Yeah, it's like it's giving me that kind, like they're taking that to their advantage of these toys. Like black kids, black people, we're only 3/5 human. We're not full, like because they were just like it'll make them too human. So it's like they have to, give us a fraction, just like the colonizers did back in the day. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And how they even have videos of people hurting real black kids, like part of their social media. It's like grown adults, grown Chinese people are on these apps following and looking at African children being harmed. And they like it, they enjoy it. They like, see, it's like we can't be a mermaid. We can't be Tinkerbell. We can't be a leading lady. We can't be a princess. Like, even like with Tiana, they were mad about that. It's like, oh, we can't be the most beautiful woman of the land. Yeah, remember that one movie that they're, yeah, let's not forget about how a lot of people are judging and saying, oh, it's like she's going to be the most beautiful. She's going to be the most beautiful. Like, yeah, get over it. Yeah. It's like, but it's really crazy how they try to say we're not beautiful and everything like that. But then look what they're doing. Like, look at how a lot of non black people, they're doing with their lips, doing with their tushies. And then even like some of them want to try the braids and different like African American known hairstyles. Like once we started doing the weaves and things like that, they want to have the clip-ins and things. There's so many different things that African Americans started, but it's not good enough or beautiful enough on black humans. But it's beautiful when it's like that's what they're. But then with this toy, ooh, mm, pissed off is only the start. Because like I was looking at different videos, and also like some of them were showing the social medias or some of the clips of social medias and how people are following and looking at real, not toys, but real African babies being harmed and hurt. Do you know how distressing, do you know how awful and terrible that is? That is despicable. But I mean, no wonder they're treating us like they are around the world. No wonder why, like, even in America, it's like they don't want us. They like, oh, and so many people, especially since the orange man got into office the first time and this time, oh, they want to yell out the n-word so much and so often. They want to be so racist. They want to bring back hanging and lynching and stuff like that. They want to do so many things. And so many of them, they even want to say that we're the most violent, stuff like, oh, babe, mm, mm. The stereotypes we have. And then we have that lawsuit by that one doctor which, oh, I'm going to talk more about that one because we're not even like, and like, this is one reason why we need websites like this, the Black Doctors website, because when almost every other demographic thinks so little of us, we need a safe place. We need a safe haven because a lot of these people don't like us. They don't think we are human. They don't think they should care about us. They don't care about our pain, our struggle, our health, and what we're going through. They don't care if we pass away. Because, like, yeah, it's like a lot of them feel like they're more white so that they can be awful to us. They can mistreat us. They can dismiss us. And it'll just be another day. They don't care. They don't. But it's really sad that it's like I keep finding more and more evidence from China. Like, and maybe I shouldn't be that surprised or shocked because there's been different parts of the history that have shown this. But then at the same time, it's like when I read the history, especially of Chinese Americans and how some of them have been through some of the same struggles by the colonizers. Like the colonizers treated them just as bad as the black people. And then even like I just learned like there was a massacre of the Chinese community that was even worse than the worst of the black massacres. And but then a lot of their community doesn't like us, doesn't care about us. And then even with that one trial and case that just happened where that Asian man, I think he might be Chinese. I was like, I don't want to, okay, I'll say Asian man out of respect because I'm not sure exactly. Like, okay, okay. But yeah, he just got found not guilty, even though they showed like that black boy did not have a bottle of water. It's like it's giving me. It's almost like yeah, we're repeating history. Trayvon Martin. It's like people want to chase down black men because they automatically think they're guilty, but then find out they're not guilty. But then some people want to say like, oh well, he pulled out. Like okay, maybe he was doing self-defense too. If someone's chasing me down, I didn't do anything wrong. It's like, and if they're chasing me down with a weapon, I'm still kind of, I don't know. It's just I've been listening to different videos and perspectives and things like that, and it's just oh, with that case. But with after Trayvon Martin and now with this example, and there's so many other cases where either the black person gets into prison and then they get found that they were innocent, but they spent decades in prison even though they were yelling, no, I'm innocent, I didn't do it. I like, no, no, no. And then either DNA or whatever proves that they did not do it in the first place. And or another African American person passes away. But then you find out they didn't do what they were accused of doing in the first place. But then they want to have a moment of silence for that despicable, no good person who kneeled on this, like, oh, yeah. We all remember that, right? They don't think much of us. They don't see us as human. Example after example after example. They're going to have a moment of silence for the person who eliminated him. But then, like, even like they arrested him, they couldn't find anything on him. But then a lot of the colonizers and a lot of the people of color too, oh well, he was nothing but a special candy addict anyway. He was nothing but a like, really, really. There's addicts in almost every demographic out here. Are we really gonna go that route? Like, and he was trying to better himself. His family was even saying that he was trying to start over. He was trying to, like, and I don't know. It's just, especially when they're black, people try to find a way to look down on them so fast, so quickly. But then when one of these like white boys like goes into a school with a weapon. Oh no, well he was a Christian boy. Oh no, he just had a mental like. Oh no, you can't blame him. It was just he had a hard life. And or when one of these white boys eliminates his stepsister on a cruise ship. Oh well, yeah, I don't want like I'm gonna let him free until the case and everything. Like people don't see the white privilege. People don't see the unfairness, the unbalance. Because oh yeah, it's like our justice system's supposed to have a scale. That scale for black people's corrupt. That black scale for black people is corrupt. It's not fair, it's not equal. With the way that like the world sees us, it's not fair, it's not equal. Especially like the colonizers, they like enslaved our people. They like, and then also with the apartheid, seeing this, like, this is what frustrates me the most with people of color. And it's like, okay, it's like, this only hurts if I'm talking about you. This only hurts if I'm talking about you. Okay, okay. But it's like so many, they side with the colonizers so badly. They want to be in their corner. But then if you look and read the history of what they had done to not only their demographic, but then almost any other like demographic that's outside of white, it's like, I don't know, it's like they don't care. They want to be like, they love the power instead of being empathetic and sympathetic and compassionate and understanding why some like groups of people are where they are, and also the brainwashing and the systematic and emotional and traumatic ABUSC, and even with TV, the different characters and things that they want to put on TV to show certain demographics and stuff like that. And that's one reason why I'm so glad they're bringing back A Different World. And I hope this, like, I'm going to need to do a few more of the, like, because, yeah, I started thinking about some of the characters this version of A Different World needs. And especially when it comes to education and with the tablets and that, like, a lot of these kids don't know how to read. Oh, there's so many episodes and like the type of students and things, like even video game addiction. Okay, I'm sorry, like, okay, I'm back to the subject, but who, it's like, but A Different World we really really need right now. Because I know like a lot of African American women, a lot of African Americans, period, a lot of us we thought college was possible because of that show. We saw us on those campuses. We saw us in some of those characters. We saw the beauty of it. And that's one reason why I think we need more shows like that. And that's why, like with Grownish, I thought that was a really cute show. I really like, it's like it got deep and everything like that. But I mean, to later seasons, I'm like, eh. But I thought, but even trying to start a business as even just black alone, it's like black women with a disability. Who, I got stories. But being like, whenever I tell people about my like what my goals and dreams are, or when people ask me about my education, when I apply for jobs, so many people, oh, like when they call me for like, and we have the phone interview, then they call me in for the final interview. I've had someone tell me, I would have never pictured you. Or I've already told you guys about, there's one specific time where this happened, but it's happened kind of a few, but not as bluntly. But they schedule my interview, but then they look me up on LinkedIn after. And so then they find out I'm black. And so then they call me back and cancel the interview and telling me, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we forgot we hired somebody for this position already. And then even teaching and like college level, like white students and oh, Middle Eastern students. Yeah, it's been white and Middle Eastern students normally. It's like they come up to me and tell me that they're smarter than me because they didn't go to school in Detroit, even though, like, yeah. I they don't ask me where I went to school, but they, and even if like there's some really good schools in Detroit, but yeah, it's just they stereotype already, and they stereotype me and make sure like they try to make sure that I know like, oh, you're just black. You're not gonna teach me like so, and that's one reason why. Yeah, when my ex's ex-wife tried to print out all these things, if you don't know how it is to be a black professor, especially a black female with a disability professor in a classroom, and students like the first day they're looking down at you and they're already thinking, oh, I'm not going to listen to her, oh, I'm not going to pay attention, oh, she can't teach me, oh, she can't be smart. But then after the second and third week they're just like, oh crap, I actually have to pay attention. I actually have to think. I actually have to be creative. I and she doesn't want me to use AI for the answers. But at the same time, I teach them how, like, because AI was first coming out, especially with the images. So I was showing them how they can use it to help with ideas and like with different stuff for the marketing and advertising and things like that. Because I tell my students, stay up on technology, keep up with technology, because if you want to be able to get promoted and get in further, like in deeper and higher paying jobs, you need to stay up on these things. And yes, it to me, it's in some ways it sucks, but at the same time, if you use it the right way, because there's some like I've already met some people who use it in ways where I'm like, ooh, nope, 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 nope. But it's like I'm slowly learning how I can use it in a way where I'm not going to be ashamed of, where I can keep my head high. But with that, I get judged, and especially with some of my products and some of the things. Your characters aren't going to be black, are they? Some of them are. Yeah, my main characters. Yeah, they are. Oh well, I'm not going to be able to connect with them if they're like what? Why would you do that? No, it's like you need to make them white. Why would I do that? No. Oh well, you're not going to sell many then. Mm, thanks. But then when I don't want to talk to them about my business anymore, they get mad and upset and they say I'm sensitive, even though no, they prove that they're racist. And even with my, like, there's other projects that I'm working on, and even with some of the greeting cards, like, oh, this is so cute, but why are they black? Why is the person on the card black? Uh, Black people get greeting cards too. And even if you're not black, what's wrong with having a black person on a card? Oh well, yeah, it's like I wouldn't put this over my fireplace. I wouldn't put this on my mantle. I wouldn't put this like okay, then don't put like okay, then I hope nobody gives you this card then. And I don't know, it's just oh, even with all of my product with my business as a whole, I've had white people tell me to get a spokesmodel and to hire a white woman, because then more people are gonna follow and buy. Kind of like that barbecue place. Yeah, because black people, they everyone thought that the black guy with oh, what was his word that he should have copyrighted or licensed, tenderism. Yeah, it's like black. They were like, oh, he's the owner. Oh, he's making the money. Oh, blah blah blah. And they were going and going, and then they find out it's like no, it's this white guy. It's like he got a excuse oh not the hiccups. But okay, I might need to pause until the hiccups pass through. But okay, I think I'm better now. But yeah, he was like the owner. He knew the demographic, and see, this is a part of marketing and advertising and everything like that. But at the same time, no, I'm gonna be me. Like these come from my heart, from my mind, from my ideas, from my creativity. It's like I'm a black woman with a disability. I'm gonna show the world. First, start off with America and stuff, because shipping, packaging, yeah, America, But I'm going to show what a black woman with a disability can do because everyone keeps telling me what I can't do, what I shouldn't do. I shouldn't be smart enough, or why would a man want a smart woman and everything like that. And then, so, like, guy after guy want, like, they at first they're like, "Oh, I'm so impressed. I want to date. I want to do blah 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 blah." But then they want to either interfere, corrupt, ruin, or take and steal my ideas, or they want to break up with me because, oh, you're gonna be too good of a black woman. Yeah, they can't handle the. And see, that's one thing that I keep thinking about. A lot of these men, they can't handle a great black woman. They can't, but then they'll call back later. Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Yeah, I tried to get back with my ex, but then I realized that, yeah, it's like that toxicity and all. It's like I realized why I just wasn't used to someone like you. It's like I wasn't used to someone with a passion, someone with drive, someone like blah 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 blah. And yeah, I know I kind of put you down, but I was like I was trying to level you out like me. I was trying to make sure we were going to be on the same level because I knew I would never be able to develop anything like you. Yeah. Do you know how many men have said that? Do you know how many men have said that? And so when it comes to these toys or whatever, they think so little of us. They 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 want to squeeze and punch and pull on us. They want to degrade and dehumanize us. They want to ABUSC us. Isn't this sad and pathetic and disgusting? This is how so many, I'm not saying all, but okay, if this hurts, you might need to review, you might need to go over your thoughts and opinions of the black community. But then you also need to learn some of the history because some people are like, oh, well, you guys aren't educated. You guys aren't this. Like, we had to fight and we had to build our own universities and colleges. But now, current day, white people say that's racist when we weren't allowed to go to Harvard and Princeton and all of these other schools. And then even later in life, they had to create a law, which now the Supreme Court took away because, again, the Asian community said we weren't smart enough. See, I think we have a lot of stuff that we need to resolve within the Asian community. We have such friction, but at the same time, first we have to draw a line and let them know we are human. We deserve just as much respect. And part of me, I'm hearing some of the like black community say after that trial and that Asian man got found not guilty, we should stop shopping at some of the Asian businesses. I'm like, oh, so we're gonna treat them like Target? We're gonna treat them like Target? Oh, I mean, I don't know. It's just they have no problem dehumanizing us, no problem eliminating us, no problem accusing us. Because I've even said how, like, sometimes I'm shopping or I'm, like, even at the pharmacy or clothes shopping, whatever. I get followed like no other. I almost said it in past tense, but it's like, I don't go out much now. I plan to. I plan to. I really plan to now because now I don't have to, like, I don't know. It's just, yeah. Yeah. But, oh, I don't know. It's just they don't see us as human. They don't see us as valuable. It's like, because again, they said the white people are too human. The same people who colonized and massacred and enslaved and then, yeah, apartheid again. It's like there's so many, like, oh, they made sure they punished those who were going to be educated or trying to read and write. It's like the whites only fountain. See, that's the thing that really gets to me. Whites only. You would not have been able to drink from that water fountain. Whites only. Think about that. Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too.